What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's Sacred Eagle, and I've been quiet about this whole Nelson Agholor versus Jordan Matthews stuff. I mean, we know a former I think it was the Eagle scout, said that Nelson Agholor is going to be the starting slot receiver. Jordan Matthews just replied to that, saying that this guy has terrible mock drafts, so shots were fired. But I just wanted to point out something real quick before this video gets started. I can tell the future. Last month, I made videos on this very topic, and everybody who commented said I was crazy. Said that this would never happen. Only a couple people said that, yeah, that might happen, but it wouldn't be likely. You know what I mean? That's what the response were to my own opinion, saying that this could potentially happen if something with Jordan Matthews isn't working, or if Jordan Matthews doesn't clean up his act and start working better in OTAs and training camp. And here we go. The Eagles are pushing towards Nelson Agholor because of Nelson Agholor's mentality and the way he's shown up during OTAs and stuff. Like, they all are showing why they should be here. And we also have to take into consideration this is an Andy Reid style of offense. So week 2 is going to be a very, very interesting game when we go to Kansas City, because these two teams play nearly identically, and Jordan Matthews doesn't necessarily fit the system well. It's just that he manages to make things happen. Last year, you can't really say the same thing. 2015, you can't say the same thing about both these two guys. Both these two guys were number 1 and number 2 guys in those first 2 years together. That's not where they're supposed to be. That's one thing that you can use to help defend the fact why this could be happening between Agholor and Matthews, and why Agholor is still here, and why Matthews doesn't have his own spot put down, for good, Nelson Agholor fits the system better. Last year, he was the number 2 wide receiver. That's not the spot he's supposed to be in. And with a young year 2 guy who had so much on his shoulders that quickly, he needed help and support, and he didn't get it. I'm not trying to defend him or anything. I'm not trying to say that I'm on the hype train, because I'm with everybody else. If he wants to be the slot receiver, the number 1 slot receiver, I guess number 3 receiver, he needs to prove it. He needs to prove it in an actual game. I'm with everybody on that. I'm not saying that he should take over the spot over Jordan Matthews, but I'm just saying Matthews doesn't fit the system as well as Nelson Agholor does. This system benefits quicker and explosive wide receivers. Matthews isn't as quick nor explosive. He just is taller, bigger, and he has some acceleration. That's basically it. The speed is not in his... It does not benefit him at all because he's not as quick. That's why this system will benefit Mac Hollins, Torrey Smith, and Nelson Agholor. That's what the Eagles are thinking. And if you're thinking that they're pushing on Nelson Agholor to try and push away Matthews because they don't like him or something along those lines, that's not the case. Let me just get that out of the way. Alshon Jeffrey isn't as quick. He has acceleration, but he has explosiveness, and he has the height advantage. That's why he's in the system, and it fits him pretty fine, in my opinion. Matthews has somewhat a height advantage, just isn't as quick and explosive, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't fit the system. It's as simple as that. Compared to Agholor, he doesn't have that height advantage, but like I said, the speed and explosiveness. He is apparently the fastest wide receiver in the Eagles' history of ever. Even Deshaun Jackson couldn't have been as quicker, apparently, which blows my mind, but he holds a world record in Philly history, so whatever. But you guys just need to understand that there's probably more to the story than just, oh yeah, Agholor has been better in training camp, whereas Matthews has been battling injuries, therefore Matthews is not going to be the starting slot receiver. It's not like that at all. And who knows, maybe we'll end up trading for somebody. Maybe shout out to Philly 500, who says that they're going to do something crazy and get a starting corner in a trade before week 1. My prediction, since I predicted all of this to happen 1 month ago with Agholor and Matthews, is that they're going to trade Matthews or somebody else before the trade deadline and get a corner that will help benefit us throughout the rest of the season. That's my prediction. But far as Agholor or Matthews, who cares? Put whoever, whichever one they want to put him in there, put him in at number 3. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a quick fix. If he doesn't work week 1, week 2, put Matthews in and see if he works week 3 to week 4. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm not blowing up about this, nor am I on any hype train. So, just want to clear that out. But I predicted all this to happen, and it's happening, and people are upset. So, we have, we have couple of weeks to sort this thing out. So whether or not people get traded, or whether or not Agholor gets the job, or whether or not Matthews gets the job, we have time to sort this out. We're, 3 days away from preseason week 1. So let's simmer down a little bit. Whatever happens, happens. We'll get it figured out. And trust me, the Eagles listen to us because we are the most passionate fan base in the NFL. Remember that. So subscribe if you're new. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about Agholor and Matthews, this whole Nelson Agholor v. Jordan Matthews stuff. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.